Hello, hi, welcome back to TGCTours CCL Division, the TaxSlayer Spring Shootout at Pointe West Country Club, Vero Beach, Florida. We're about to start round 3 here, and we're in a pretty decent position. So we have +2 in round 1 and -5 in round 2, to bring it down to -3 overall. Our goal is -5 overall. So I feel like if we can put in a good round here, we can absolutely smash it. Speaking of absolutely smashing things, I have changed up my golf bag a little bit. I've upgraded to these gold Mizuno irons. The JPX 921 forged. There's a little bit less forgiveness than the ones that I had been using, which were the JPX 921 hot metal. They have less distance, but they have far more forgiveness to them. I'm going to give these ones a try with a little less forgiveness and see how we get on. And if I don't feel that these are going to be any good, then, you know, I can switch back to what I was already using, because I seem to be pretty happy with the irons that I had. But I'll just try these ones. I'll just give them their day on the catwalk, I guess. And just see how we get on with them. So, round 3 action here from the black tee here today. Winds manageable here today. It's off to a nice slightly fast opening drive here. 102% power, should stay on the fairway here. 307 yards, pretty good start. Alright. Our pin is at the back of the green here. I feel like I had a normal shot with the sand wedge up here. Oh boy, that's very slow. I mean, it's still going to land on the green, but we're going to be a long, long, long way away from home. 74 feet. Literally 1 foot short of being able to use like a chip shot here. There's a lot of little micro breaks in the middle here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim it right dead center. And hopefully we can get somewhere relatively close. I would call that relatively close. 8 feet for par here. And sticks it in. There we go. So that's three rounds, 3 pars in the first. I don't think I've ever gotten better than a par on the first, actually, on this course so far. So, you know, I'll say this, well, off to a good start. Shanked it a little bit and hit it fast. Not a good combination. I'm kind of stuck behind the tree line here. Out of bounds, 300. We've got good distance on it, but it's just stuck in the heavy rough because it bounced off a freaking cart path. I don't really know where to go from here. Everything is going to leave us very short of the green. I feel like the hybrid is probably going to give us our best attempt here. It's got a lot of carry after the bounce. That's going to leave us right there on the edge, and should leave us with a good angle. Shot up a little bit. Should leave us in a good splash distance here for eagle. That's looking good. That's looking good. I mean, it's still looking good. Still looking like it's going to leave us in a birdie position here, which we will absolutely take. That would have been a hell of a splash shot for eagle. I'm just going to put that out there. That got very close. I'm telling you, that shot is dangerous. That shot is absolutely dangerous. Driving into the wind here on the third. Not very much wind, but wind nonetheless. Hit that a little bit faster than I would have liked. But that is going to leave us left of the fairway. It's going to land in the heavy rough. It's not going to go far enough into the water thanks to the wind here, holding it back. I club up to the 9-iron for this. Aim a little bit right of the pin. Oh no, that's going slow as well. Not fast enough so that it'll go in the water, but it'll leave us with a nice little chip-in position here, perhaps for us, for birdie. I don't know what the hell that swing was. I'm just not with it right now. I'm not gonna complain about that live though. It's got it close, and we can just get a little tap in. At some point, I need to be turning these pars into birdies. Like, while I'm happy with getting pars right now, you know, at some point I have to turn around and say, listen, pars aren't going to be good enough anymore. I don't know where the sun went. It got pretty dark on this course for some reason. Maybe it's just my lighting on my screen is just starting to dim down a little bit. I bounce out of the rough and back into the fairway for a regulation fairway. Splash up with the gap wedge, perhaps. That might get us close. That's going to get real close. Good birdieable position. Let's go. Well, we've hit our -5 checkpoint. So we're doing pretty well. If we can just keep up the pace and just stay delivering just strong holes one at a time, I feel like we're gonna be on for like a pretty strong finish. It won't win CCL, but it'll be a strong enough finish that will leave us pretty high up in the money list. That's very fast. That's very, very fast. That's going to bounce back into the sand here. I'll roll back down flat into the sand, so we're going to be in a good position to splash it up here for birdie. Not a good splash attempt. Probably a bit too powerful. As long as we can get the par, we're going to be okay. And we get the par, so we're going to be fine. It's alright. It's okay. We'll move swiftly forward. Alright. I aim for center right of this. A little bit fast. Should leave us dead center of the fairway. 280 yards to the bounce, 300 to the roll. Nice, nice drive. Pitching up with the gap wedge here into a little bit of wind. Pitching wedge is definitely going to overshoot. A little fast. Like, it's still going to touch us down pretty close. 12 feet for birdie. That's makeable. Makeable if I took a bit more time to kind of look at the shot though. But it's okay. We can two-top it for par. Two-top for par is still perfectly alright. At some point I do have, like I said before, like, at some point we have to turn those pars into birdies at a more reliable clip in order to kind of stay competitive and move up the rankings. But for where we are now, it seems to be serving us just fine. So, you know what they say about things that aren't broke, don't fix them. Like, as long as we can get reliable pars, we can work on the birdies after the fact. Normal shot it up with a sand wedge here. A little fast. Gonna get us close though. That is gonna get us very close. 12 feet. 12 feet for bird. That's going to... Oh, I thought I was going to go wide. Alright, colour me impressed by myself. I thought I was just kind of going to lean just a little wide or else just kind of rim out. But it was a nice little drop there. So far, so good. 3 hybrid is going to well overshoot this. Not much difference between a 4 iron and a 3 iron here. I feel like the 4 iron actually might get us closer. 3 iron might overshoot. Or not. 4 iron's going to get us into the sand. Because I swung at it too fast. Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Decent splash shot. Should leave us in a good birdie position here. 7 feet. Dead straight. Can't miss. Shouldn't miss. Won't miss. Doesn't miss. It's another par. All we gotta do is just keep moving the change. We're -6 through 2.5 rounds. A little fast on that drive as well. It's going to leave us behind the tree line. Not where I wanted to be. Not where I wanted to be. Passes the whole challenge here. 7 iron with a little wind carry. It'll fall short, but it should make it. It's definitely going to get enough loft on it to clear the trees, that's for sure. It's a little bit fast. It might not make the green here unless it bounces pretty well. It does bounce, we are going to land on the green. And it's going to still overshoot the hole just a little bit. I say just a little bit, but it's now 25 feet. Alright, let's go. We've got an eagle opportunity here, but it is downhill, so we do need to keep an eye on our power. An overshoot will roll us way past the hole. That is overshot. 10 feet the other way for birdie. Birdie, acceptable. Could have been an eagle, but you know what? We're not going to turn down a birdie. -7 through 2.5 rounds. It's pretty impressive front 9. Fairway and regulation is the challenge here. A little fast. Should stay on. Might bounce out of heavy rough though. Nope, it's going to clear the heavy rough too. That is a solid drive. 321 yards. I club down to the 9 iron here. And that should have enough carry to take us onto the green, along with the wind. A little slow. Not going to make the green. Do have an eagle opportunity on the table here with a chip from 14 yards. Going to roll close. It's not going to roll quite close enough. Alright, give the crowd a little bit of a wave. Tap it in for birdie. And we move onwards. That is 5 birdies out of 10 so far. And no bogeys. Don't want to jinx it. But we are looking pretty good here. Oh, that's a perfect line drive. That is a perfect line drive down the middle. Unfortunately, we adjusted for a not perfect drive. So we're going to be 14 feet at hole for birdie here. Not a lot of roll here. Just underhit by a fraction of a percentile there. But we get to tap in for birdie. And we keep moving forwards. Round 12th hole. A little bit fast. Will it clear the water? It should clear the water here. Easily. Another nice line drive. 317 yards. Look at that. What a great drive. Gap wedge should carry us close to the hole. As long as we hit it straight. A little bit of wind. Slightly slow. Still going to make the green though. Very, very fringes of the green. But we made the green. 2 tap for par is on the table here. 46 feet. That's looking like it's going to land very, very close. Maybe not very, very close, but you know, it's still going to leave us in a scoreable position here. And drops in for the par. Perfectly okay. Perfectly okay. Moving onwards to hole 13, par 4. 365 yarder. Oh boy, that's a brutal, brutal shot. That is going to be in the bunker. It's a very bad lie in that bunker too. Which is what I'm kind of worried about that. Let's try and play our way out of here. As one of my favourite streamers, Dan Giesling, would say, how do you get out of a jail cell made of a cake? One bite at a time. One shot at a time is all we can do to get out of sticky situations like that. That's overhit. Immediately knew that was overhit. Alright, it's a good scramble. We get out with a par. Still perfectly okay. 5 holes left to try and make some more progress here. 6 iron should do enough to clear the water. If I had a 5 iron here, that would be ideal. That's a little on the slow side. I feel like I made the same mistake as last round. I did. Okay, let's just stick with the 4 iron here. What do you know, that one's the perfect shot. And now we've like overshot the pin by a wide margin. And all of a sudden we're looking at double bogey country here. 48 feet's a long way away from home. And all we can do is try and get it close. Try and get it close. Try and get it in! Let's go! I know it was only for bogey, but oh my days, what a putt. What a monumental putt. I left the flag in because I didn't think I was going to make it. I just wanted to have a guide to get me close. But, oh baby, what a wondrous putt. What a wondrous putt. Look, I can't even be mad that I lost my 0 bogey run after nailing that. Oh man. That is the kind of putt golfers dream about. Just that long one to keep their scores intact. That's going to bounce out of the heavy rough and into the fairway. A nice, nice drive. Pitch up with 8 iron. a little bit slow. Might land away from the green. Or could roll into it. No, just shy on the fairway. Chip opportunity for birdie here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You love to get a birdie off the back of a bogey like that, just to keep your score intact. Ah. Yeah. He has every right to celebrate a shot like that. What a chip. What a beautiful, beautiful chip. That's two great hole-ins off the back of each other. You love to see it, honestly. Oh, that's fast. Now it's going to clear the first tree anyway. Might actually even leave us room to clear the second one without having to like go near it. As long as we can hit it straight. As long as we can hit it straight. Okay, didn't hit it straight. Gonna take a branch or two on its way in there. But hey, it leaves us very, very close. It leaves us very close. Can I get my splash shot, please? I feel like that's going to overhit. It is going to overhit. Shouldn't have clubbed up there. 15 feet from home for birdie. Even if we have to two-tap it for par, we're still going to be okay. We're still alright. We're still going to be fine. -8 after almost 3 rounds. We are well on course to post an impressive score here. 2 holes away from the finish. Drive long, finish strong. Dead center of the fairway. That is where you love to see the ball touch down. And we break 300 yards. Yeah. Another great drive. Normal shot with the pitching wedge should bring us close. Perfect. 105% power. Wind should bring us close. Carry should leave us on the edge of the green. So we're going to miss the green in regulation here. We are going to be in a nice distance for a chip in from the edge. Oh, that was agonizing. If that was accurate instead of slow, that was in. The little bit of slowness cost us the birdie there. But look, it's okay. It's okay. Pars are fine. Pars are totally fine. I feel like the driver might carry us too far. It's a little fast. That's gonna overshoot the green. Well, as long as it doesn't go into the water, that's perfectly fine by me. Not into the water is fine by me. Get me my lob wedge splasher, please. Beautiful splash. Birdie to close out round 3. Nails it. And that is an impressive round. We took, I believe it was 1 bogey we took. It was one bogey we took. Seven birdies, 1 bogey. But the 1 bogey we hit was that one monstrous putt, which I can't believe we landed. We definitely got away with something there. And it leaves us in a really strong position for round 4. So thank you all very much for watching. It's been another phenomenal round. Round 3 seem to be doing really well for me lately. Because the last round 3 in last week's was the non-bogey round, and this week's was, well, you see it all here. It was 1 bogey, but it was a phenomenal putt to get it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for round 3. We're just gonna rack up our XP here, level up our clubhouse pass. We can is that a driver? All right, new pants. We're up to level 50 out of, I believe, 75 in the clubhouse pass. What that's gonna do for me. Join me again tomorrow, Friday, usual time, 6 PM UK time, 1 PM Eastern, for round 4 here at Pointe West Country Club, Vero Beach, Florida, for the TaxSlayer Spring Shootout. Join me then. Take care.